Here we go. Hey! I got some freedom. My backside been sitting in the seat. Been updating, seeking you. So my backside is numb. Got some updates for you, good people. Welcome in. So we're gonna have a little song or two. Freedom from the seat, seeking you. It's got some updates done. We got battles, agencies. One, two, three, four, five. Five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people in a row, battling each other. Winner takes all. So that's what we've been working on today. Hours flashing by, rain outside and my ass is numb. So, welcome everybody. Yeah. Went out shopping today and you can probably hear the wind. It's wicked out there, man. So if you're out and about tonight, please be careful. Yeah? I want you in one piece so we can watch the next one tomorrow morning. Yeah? You understand? So, challenge is set in stone. Friends in London being told what's going on. Cause I need approval, I need help. So I message them today. Message them to say, here is the link, check it out. One of them is a minister. So we get to the top. So we updated 7 bits today. Radio. So yes, those in London, they know now. They know now what's coming. They know exactly where to find it, and they have also seen behind the scenes, which behind the scenes is very important. Now, can you hear that wind? That's wicked, man, outside. So, where we going? Right, let's have a little look and see what we've got. Welcome everybody in. There was 2 quick songs. One about the message to those in London. So, let me 1 second. I'm just going to go straight to the top. Good evening, Vivian. Good evening. Can you play I Fought the Law? I Fought the Law, is that by Judas Priest? Because if it is, that is one heck of a song. Gaza. Hope you're good. Of course I am. It's the weekend, man. Do you know what it is, right? I got a message off my neighbour this morning saying to us, we're going to be doing this new shop. This shop is Lidl. Getting to the shop, a mission. And the Law won. No, it's not. Oh, it's the Clash. Well, I see. My apologies. I thought it was Judas Priest because I went to see Judas Priest at the arena down beside the Red Youth Bridge. Epic night. Martin Luther King Sr. Can you fight Ace? No, Ace is like solid. No. Daza, I hope we play well against Forest. Yes. Do you know that my neighbour was just saying to me earlier on? I was working on the the, the code with Lovable, doing changes, and he messages and he turns around and he says certain things, and one of them was Forest. They apparently are thinking of letting the new Ange, the Australian geezer, they're on about letting him go. Clint Eastwood! Hello, I hope you had a magical day. I thought you should have done, have a thought from me, the wish of joy and happiness. Thank you very much, Kenneth. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much love. So, yeah, the video I'm going to do at around about 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock is exactly what they got in London, and it's going behind the scenes, because it is behind the scenes changes to everything that has happened over the past since 7:45 this morning. I ain't never stopped. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Ange has only been there for 23 days, and the fans. Yeah, well, apparently, my neighbour said there's something on the local news about it, East Midlands news, and I've been bolted to that chair, and he's asking me would I like to go to Aldi tomorrow. Interesting. Oh yes. So, up was it? Thoughts on Watermaid? Brilliant, absolutely gifted. He and Anthony Gordon the other night, absolute wizardry. They're surrounded by players, and their footwork exceptional. How's the weather? Put it this way: if you went out with your coat on, yeah, and you like took your coat out, so it was like a sail, you'd fly off. I'll give you, Steve-O. Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this. Yeah, just listen. Oh, the plant's falling over. That's not good. That's not good. I've got to put this in a bigger pot. Ew, that's a bit sticky. Got some stickiness off this plant. I haven't got a clue what the plant is like, but the plant was there when my mum passed in November of 2022, and it's kind of went. But that seems to have calmed down a touch. Mind you, the worst is yet to come. The worst. I mean, overnight, they reckon overnight, up Scotland, up north, 90-mile-an-hour winds. It looks like a Triffid. Do you remember that series on the, I think, where was it, on ITV or something like that? The Day of the Triffids. How to scare the absolute pants off you. Do you know what I mean? So I've got some stuff on me fingers, so I'm gonna like put some washing up liquid on and get that stickiness off. Yuck. So yes, I've done multiple upgrades today. I've done 9 or 10 upgrades for Seeking You. I've done manufacturers, any like manufacturer that wants to come in everybody has to follow the same rule. Oh, you're joking, man. There it is. Yeah. So, like I said to the two people down from London, as I said to them, turn that tap off. This, what I've created with Seeking You, it has never happened before, and it's real world application, and all the purchases, like when you know, people decide to go live, etc., and their moderators, the second they finish, the moderators get paid. Anything that's transacted for like merchandise and stuff like that, like you're in a battle and there is you've won the battle. With the agencies, there's a battle arena and a normal one for you and me, because the agencies, like, there's a couple of them on TikTok and they all kind of like cloud together. Overnight till 6 a.m. I know. Now, do you know what it is, right? A long time ago, 2019, I was driving a big wagon down here, and I just left the services maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes before. Pulled into the services for a pee break and that. Gans back onto the dual carriageway, heading, and there's an intersection where the A1 like cuts off, and the M1 goes towards like Manchester way, and I slid over, looking in my mirrors and that, and my brother turns around and he says to us, "Can this thing not go any faster?" And I was like, "You what?" He says, "Put your foot down." He says, "We're doing 56 mile an hour." He says, "I'd put your foot down." I says, it's on the floor." Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So the that night, what happened never happened ever again, which is the vehicle. It's happened twice. Once on Baker Bridge, where the wind was so strong, it took you from one lane to the next. And believe me, when you was on Baker Bridge and you knew the drop, it scared the crap out of you. Got that British accent in it, yeah, man. Where I, man? We got Freddie. What you doing? Well, we are talking at the moment. We've just been playing some music before, so yeah, we're talking now. But yeah, tomorrow morning, early on Geordie Nation. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, how's about this, right? Somebody has put an offer on the table, right, for Geordie Nation. Can you believe that? They've put an offer on the table. Only problem was the offer on the table. Right, chat. Who's the mods in tonight? Because somebody's spamming chat. Right, okay. Why do people do that, man? Really? I must put an instruction for when we do the lives on Seeking You. If you spam the chat more than 4 times, you're booted out. Because it's blooming annoying, man. Does the voice... Oh, so you're all right. I just don't like Nobody likes spam in the chat, man. If you give me a spanner, yeah, a spanner, I can go down into the back and show you a spanner. But did you ever watch Dawn of the Dead? Yes. The best like zombie thing I ever saw, and this may sound crude. Shaun of the Dead. That was absolutely first class, man. So, another update for you. There's two solutions to this problem. One solution is called Hey Gen. The other solution is Magic Light. What have you missed? Says the Pete. Well, you missed two songs right at the start. And then there's major updates. There's at least 10 different updates on Seeking You. That being done today. New things, new adoption, so that any company wanting to like have their stuff advertised, you adopt the SYC coin. How big was the offer? Well, let me just tell you this, Steve-O. Yeah, I laughed at the offer. And I'll tell you why. Geordie Nation, yeah, this is what Geordie Nation has got. It has got a ERC20 linked to the page, the app, yeah. That will be the ecosystem of Geordie Nation, Geordie Nuts, and part of the remit with whoever takes Geordie Nation is this. When you go to your shops to interview your shopkeeper or the business owner, and you ask, can I film in here? And the reason why I want to film in here is show everybody on this new platform your business and maybe get you more people in the store, the shop, or the business. And that's at the core. But also within the core video is would they put a crypto sticker in the window to say that they do crypto as well? Because Geordie Nation and Geordie Nuts are part of the same equation. And this person was looking at those two, the Facebook page, Geordie Nation, the YouTube channel, Geordie Nation, and the offer. I just burst out laughing at the offer. We talk about here Newcastle United Football Club. I'll show you this, just so you know. Right. It's well windy in here. So, there's me club shield right there. Yeah, that tells you me football club. And now I'm going to shut this window because the wind is howling. But you can hear it. It's absolutely howling out there. We talk about the apps that I have created and other projects which are games that may take about 18 months, 2 years. Not having much luck with the plants tonight. Well, I have better luck. You see this one here, that one there. That started tiny, 2000 and 20, and look at it now. Do you know what I mean? Wow, American football, or do you mean? No, it's American football is soccer. We call it football. We invented it. But yeah. So we changed the colour scheme yesterday. That was a bonsai. No, that's it's called a money tree. Craigie can't see, can't see the TV. Well, no, because it's there, the TV's there, and when I'm sitting down, I'm like looking like that. Do you know what I mean? But that television that's up on the wall, by the time 32K comes out as the first working model, the first working model is going into mine. So you can see it up on the wall. We can do some live tests. Yeah. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the sitting room. 6 plants in the sitting room. It was my mum. She liked the plants, and the bonsai, not the bonsai, the lucky bamboo, which is that one there. That began life. It was about what, so big. There was like the bamboo bit, and then there was like a couple of shoots off, and it's just done that. I mean, it's you at the ceiling, but yeah. Right. I really like your accent. That's Geordie, born and bred. Yeah. I mean, I've travelled all over the United Kingdom, and I also found something today which I didn't think was there. I found a train track, and the train track, one side, the left side is Nottingham, and the right side of the train track is Grantham and Skegness. So it's going to be likely we're going to Skegness. Do you know what I mean? What football team do you support, mate? Or did you see the crest on the wall? Newcastle United, mate. Your feelings on Alexander Isak? Right. Well, put it this way, he's Liverpool's problem now. Oh, that's me being honest. He's Liverpool's problem. He's gone there, and he might do all his time, or he might turn around and say, Real Madrid want me or Barcelona want me, but I'm off. He might. So yeah, but it's Liverpool's problem. So yeah. Now, to everybody in here tonight, all 18 of you, I think what we're going to do is this. Got 2 videos to do, and there's going to be a 5-minute video. That's going to be an introduction video. So each of the different YouTube channels will have an introduction video, then video as public and special videos, or when they grow above 1,000 subscribers, we'll do special content. Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. Yeah, but I watch your streams, and we had a lucky comeback against you the other day. Yeah, I mean, scoring very late on. To be honest, the game should have been a draw, but the referee didn't think that. You know what I mean? So, there's always down in London at the Emirates, where we we triumphed last year. But yeah, it's going to be a hard season. Really hard. And everybody's got to put the best foot forward. Do I like Cristiano Ronaldo? Well, he was mainly a Manchester United player. Then he went elsewhere. So he's a very gifted young lad. Very gifted. Leo Messi. Yeah, Leo Messi for me because, like I say, he was at Barcelona and then he went to PSG and then he went to, I think it's Miami he's gone to. But yeah, both of them are outstanding players. It's just they're coming to that point where, they're getting old. Now, don't know if you all know this, right? We have super chats, super stickers, super thanks. Where you type your chat, there's a $sign at the end. That also does memberships as well. So just letting you all know that sometimes might be between November to Christmas and beyond, there may be members only streams. So if you're not a member, you'll have to become a member. Yeah. And we'll do music and other things on it. But yeah. So I'm looking forward now to 3K. And if we can get the memberships to 3K, then somebody was saying to me the other day, you get this spinny wheel through Discord. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I will check it out because all the people who are in the membership, they go onto the spinny wheel, and where whoever stops on, then you get a bag of. If you want to know, Cristiano Ronaldo played for Sporting Lisbon. Yes, he did. Yeah. Manchester United. Yeah, he did. Juventus. Then he went back to Manchester United. Al Nassr. And Messi was Barcelona and PSG. So he was at Inter Milan too. Wow. I never knew that. I mean, he's gifted. He is very exceptionally gifted. Well, both of them are, you know. But, somebody was saying yesterday, I think it was Dan who said it yesterday on Through Black and White Eyes. Newcastle's match with US, that team that we played the other night, where we beat them 4-0. Apparently, Dan Burn had to actually look up to their goalkeeper. Can you imagine that? Dan Burn, the size of him, he's having to look up to somebody. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, he has the plan. Yeah, he has the plan, the way forward. Yeah. Um, exactly what I added to Seeking You gets added to Geordie Nation, and then between November and Christmas, we unleash the ARC20 Geordie Notes so that staff in Newcastle can go to businesses and ask businesses would they adopt Geordie Nuts as a form of payment. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Well, I'm thinking, right, at the end of the day, diversity. Yeah? I haven't got a clue what diversity means, but I'm just doing different content to, even with the total of the five, with the five new YouTube channels in total, that's for pension fund. have you started doing the audits of your business yet? I'm going to ask about that. I will ask about that, Pete. Yeah. B and C. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the channel. Well, one of the most gifted people that ever touched a football, Diego Maradona. An absolutely exceptional talent. Um, my thoughts on Gordon this season as a Blue. I do miss him. I hope he does. He has bags of he does. Him and Nick Waltmade, their skill of both of them was just mesmerizing. You know, they were swamped by three players. Went to go one way, not back on the other way. And the players were like, oh, he's got a password. Do you know what I mean? And that was the cheekiest goal, the end goal, by Harvey Barnes. Sublime goal. And the more our other players chip in, the higher we're going to climb, you know? But Gordon, he is a phenomenon. You know, I mean, I think he gave the keeper the eyes on his first penalty, and or was it the second penalty? Because he both penalties were just a little bit different. But yeah, it was absolutely epic. But didn't see the Harvey Barnes one until it was on YouTube, because the the Xbox app was just going round and round and round. I was like, oh man. It's like the game the other day when, we were 2-0 up, and it was like, it froze, yeah, freezing, and like, it's in some kind of other language, don't know what language it was, but it was in some language, yeah, doing that, and then it clicked back on, and it was like, 0-0 one second, 2-0 the next, and I'm like, so who scored? Well, yeah, I do need an upgrade. I mean, this lad turned round and says to us, if you like on your Xbox or PlayStation, you can put football 2023, and it shows you all the football. But sometimes take what it will show you. It will show you like the championship start to finish. Perfect. Show you that perfect. However, you go to watch a Premier League game and they say, the buffer, the buffer. You know, oh man. Is fiber? No, fiber is this is what the engineers have said. The copper is being ripped out between now and 2026. Well, 2026, I hope to be somewhere else. And part of that somewhere else, moving to, I'm going to say to the people who own the property, have you got gigabyte internet? Because my brother has, and I can do a video in his back garden, and it's straight up. By the time he's finished making me a cup of coffee and puts it on the table, it's on the internet. 900. Wow, man. Sometimes 1100. Yee, hey, man. And he has me on 38 megabytes a minute. And that's if I'm lucky, That's if I'm lucky. But that's why I'm doing everything I'm doing.
The message to my journal, to turn around and say to the journal, this has been updated, that's been updated, this is, give them the link, all of the links to everything, and that's what you call being transparent. Virgin, yeah, my brother's on Virgin, yeah. 50 and lower is for people who can't afford the internet. Really? Oh, really? Uh, Cherise van der Waff says, hi, good evening. Good evening in you. It's called Internet Assist. All right. Well, fingers crossed with the People's Bus, we'll get to buy a farm. And when we buy the farm, I'll make sure the farm has super fast broadband. And then one of the outbuildings is getting converted. That's me barn. Yeah, dial up modem. Yeah, man. Brilliant. Wicked, man. Wicked. Do you know how to speak? Nah, not a clue. Do you have a picture of when you were young? Lots. I heard the People's Broadband launching soon. No, the People's Bus is already launched. The People's Bus Facebook page is already launched. And that just that's going to have, as well as seeking you, backing from the government, because they know everything as well. To be transparent, because in the email I said about the Financial Conduct Authority in the email, because 32K TV is in their system. I told them about it. Went over your head? Yeah, well, it's been a long day. I mean, I've been awake since like 3:45 this morning. I've never stopped. So at some point, probably about 10, 10, 11, something like that, I was going to go. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So the good thing is this: if we test Sunday and Monday on Seeking You, and you come in to Seeking You's live, all of the mods, you get a slice of whatever gifts are given. Yeah? But you've got to have a phantom wallet. Yeah? And at the moment, SYC, or Sierra Charlie, Sierra Yankee Charlie, correct myself, Sierra Yankee Charlie coin is at the low end. We need to get it to the high end. Mark, good evening, Mark. Do you actually believe everything you say? Oh, Mark, Mark. Look. Right, Mark. What do you see there? Hmm? What do you see right there? Yeah? Right there. And what do you see there? You see, here's the thing, right? All new sign-ups, yeah? Put your details there, right? And if you are a content creator, yeah? You see that one there? You click that. Have I got a crypto wallet? Yes, I have one. No, help me. It's all there. You know, I, so this here, that's behind the scenes. Yeah, so this is stuff to fix. Tells me there, yeah, fix, review. Yeah. So you can turn around and say, do you actually believe what you're doing, what you're saying? It's there for you, mate. It's right in front of your eyes, man. Open them. It's costing money. Sharice, he'd be skipping my comments. Well, I tried to read everybody's comments and answer everybody. Yeah. Think yours was about Africana, if I understood. I don't. I'm a Geordie. Yeah. From the United Kingdom. I have left the country before, but you know, that was a long time ago. Banking details could be accessed by anyone. I'm sorting it out bit by bit. You got to remember, you have to remember this. There's just me and the team at Lovable. So where are the customers? Has it made much money? Time. I've got a number for the BBC breakfast, the WhatsApp number. Give them a message. I've also messaged friends in London. They know everything. To be transparent. And excuse me, with I put a post up today. The post said years and years ago, I think it was 10, 15 years ago, people were doing a thing called crash and burn. Yeah. This crash and burn malarkey was they would create a meme, put in quite a bit of money into it, into liquidity, and then they'd wait 4, 5, 6 hours and withdraw the money. Everybody else is chucking money in, they're pulling their money out. Rug pull. So what I've put in stays in from at least 20, 30, or as I said to my brother, I may go to 20, 35, hoping the price has gone straight up. And if it has, what you got to remember is this, like I said to Lovable early this morning, when a transaction's been done, the actual token, you burn it. You've got the receipt to say this is bought this, but it's burnt, and that token's gone, disappeared. You've just got the receipt of everything itemized in that receipt, smack bang in your possession. So you got a paper trail. Yeah, that's the way forward. Brain fog. India is great, but the hygiene sometimes is a real problem. Yeah, well, the Joanna Lumley, a British actress, she went to India, and oh my lord, I was shocked. I was utterly shocked. The rich, the super rich, live one side, and those in the shanty towns, it's less than a mile from everybody else. And I was like, that is just utterly wrong. You know, having all of these billionaires there. In India, they eat with one hand. Oh, the beat, you've got to be kidding me, man. Oh, damn. That has to be wrong, Pete. Has to be. My stomach's turning. My stomach's turning. Oh, Lord. Whenever you cover, when you cover India first, visit Bengala City and look for the future city. All right. Yeah. You better know your left hand from your right hand when she. You know that's a thought, man. That is a real thought, man. Gordon Bennett. Wow. Okay. Here's a thing. Yeah. Not visit India. Because yeah, in you've just thrown me there with that one. Because sometimes you'd have to do a left hand one, wouldn't you? Surely, or a right handed one. Go. That's confused me. Oh Lord, Lordy. Sure. Hey, not sure if you know what these are. I was wondering if they're full size version mini cheddars. I got the little ones. I got the little cheddars. I munched half the box earlier. Have you heard about braces? Are you talking about them kind of braces that come off your shirt, or mouth braces? Which? But yeah. So currently, um, there's 4 videos I've got to change on YouTube Studio. Then this one's going up. There's 5. And there is 50. I think there's 15 videos on my profile on Facebook. They've got to be sent to all of my different pages. And wow. Sharifa Heda says, hi, hello world. I reported on somebody got rid of that. Nice one. You know, ages and ages ago, right, when I was doing all the code, and it went hello world and do this and do that and do the other. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Bop 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 bop, and typing away, and there's all these red bits, you know, from the grammar. It's like, where's all the red bits? And I'd click on it and then right click on it, and it was the semicolons, the brackets. And I was like, oh man, do my head in. How do I manage? I built the very first one, which was Invest in Us. When I created my first account, then I created must-have products straight after it. And you know when I show you the A4 sheet, the A4 pad, what I design on, I think it, I dream it, and then I wake up from the dream, do a quick little paragraph of what was in the dream, then have a cuppa, go back to bed, and then when I wake up, I can have a look at it and go, right. Because if you write down the tiniest fragments from your dream, you can decode it. Do you have any experience with Firebase? There is something at Firebase. Geese, it is. Newcastle play on Sunday, right? Yeah, as far as I know. Have you ever been to America? No, not yet. Do hope to go to America. I want to go to is it Colorado or is it Montana? There's a place over there where there's apparently gold. Good evening, Joseph. Good evening. So that's where I'd like to go. And I only want to go there so I can get the that metal detector thing out, put the headphones on, see if I can find some gold. Good evening, Ben. Good evening. The Yukon, that's up north. The Yukon's up north. It's towards British Columbia, in that direction, I believe. What about New York City? Lots of my friends have been to New York City, and apparently it's really expensive. But yeah, I do plan to go to America. I mean, who knows? With Seeking You, who knows? The big man himself, Donald, may request my presence. Just saying. I'm just saying. Because I followed him down the meme route. Probably need an office. Yes, that's on the cards in you. I'm looking at Steve. That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant. Jacob saying, "Come New Zealand. It's cheap on a better here." All right. Well, family have they went to Australia, then they went to New Zealand, and then they came back to Australia. And one of my cousins sadly spent a little bit too much time at the beach. The Peter's saying, can you use Trump coin on Seeking You? No. You can only use Seeking You coin. That's it. It's the ecosystem. And the reason why is because the idea came from Donald. One of his other ideas. Donald has World Liberty Financial. And the Seeking You coin came from that. G. Licker. To be fair, London is just as expensive as New York, especially in the tourist traps. Yeah, apparently down in London, if you get on the when you get into a taxi, the taxi takes you the scenic route instead of the quick route, and Lord knows how big your bill would be. No, it's what he called it because obviously when he was on Air Force One, he was flying somewhere, and because he's a showman, because of the American version of The Apprentice, because he's a showman, yeah, he in the Oval Office, he's got about 80 people in the Oval Office. He has to have a crowd around him. And he said on Air Force One, when he was spoken to by some reporter about the meme coin, and he went, "It's a supporter coin. That's what it is." So that's why I did it. If you if you see a ghost or an evil spirit, want to free yourself from its influence here. Oh, right on. Where do you where do you watch Toon games? At home or at the pub? Well, no good watching them at the pub because I'm in a different county. But I watch them at home. I mean, sometimes I watch the games on the Xbox. Some of the games play nicely, and some of the games I have this thing. It just like it does that, and then it clicks back into life. But when it clicks back into life, you're like 2 goals up, or it's 2-1, and you think, well, who scored? You know what I mean? How old am I? 58 years old. Buffering, yeah, I hate buffering. That's why, like I say, when they do put fiber where we are, we'll be able to go, bing, anything, bing. So yes, there's many things to come, and this is the only place to see them. Nah, nah, I don't mind answering. You know, if people's asking is an honest question, I don't mind answering it. You know, I mean, you're only 58 once, and then you're 59, whether you like it or not. You know, and what I was saying to people was this. So I'm 58 now, yeah, and what I said to them was this: come the big six, hopefully the business ventures are pulling in money, and you know, I also have got the music as well. But they ask you like it 50, 50. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. What piece of advice would you give to the younger generation? Well, this is it in a nutshell. Yeah. When people turn around and doubt you, go ahead. If you're brave enough, do it and prove them wrong. And if you can do that, you know, that's all you need to do is just say to them, right, okay, I've took you, you're saying I'm not going to be able to do now, I'm not going to accomplish anything in my life. Go ahead and do it. If you've got the idea, like I keep saying to the lovely crew at Lovable, we get by sometime next year, we get 1 million sign-ups. I'll do an hour video, just an hour, talking about Lovable and saying, if you've got an idea, you've wrote down on a bit of paper, write it down again on A4 paper, blank. Let me show you. It's easier to show you. Now, I think I've got 10. I think I've got 10 of these. So, let's have a look at this. Yeah. Now, I know you can't see it properly, but you can see it is an A4. So, write your idea down on a sheet of paper. A dream. Write a dream down on a sheet of paper. When you wake up, look at it over a cuppa, whether it's a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Look at it and think, how can I do this? And then your arrows come in. So you'll have your box with your important bit, arrow coming down. What's the plan for that arrow? And just take it from there. Put it this way, right? With both Replit and Lovable, they understand. You know, I mean, I was doing what done multiple screenshots causing my brother saying to us, press this button, press that button. Has anything happened on screen? Yes, something's changed. Right. Drag and drop and then save. And I must have at the moment on the Dell, I must have 20 gig of screenshots. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know? I'm doing the screenshots so there's evidence of what's happened. And it's the building process. Yeah. It's showing in the screenshot, like something's gone wrong or this has happened. The worst part is like when it turns around and says to us, oh, you click the button on Superbase. So I'll do a screenshot list of Superbase and say, right, all them buttons, which one? Do you know what I mean? And I suppose by doing that and saving it, I'm learning, even though I'm 58. Get an external hard drive and transfer your screenshots over to it. Well, I've got two. One's connected, and there's a one there. That's a terabyte, and this one here, that's a terabyte. One thing I can't work out, I honestly can't work this out. Computer manufacturers, why are you doing computers with 256 meg of hard drive? I can sneeze and load that faster. Do you know what I mean? But it's learning, you know? I mean, one of the biggest ideas is on Claude Sonnet 4. That's where it is. And it's locked. Nobody can see what's there. It's completely locked. But that idea, every single one of you, everyone, walking planet Earth, eats it. You're joking, man, Pete. You are absolutely kidding me. So they can sell you cloud storage. Isn't that a bit cheeky? My lord. So that's why I keep getting that thing from Google turning around and saying about $159 a month. And that 159 is about as much as the chocolate fairy got because it was 100 gig. And 100 gigs. Oof, gone. Yeah, I never knew that, whether the 256 hard drive so they can sell you cloud storage, man. Wow. Ben, don't forget your brother. Okay. So yes, right. I'm gonna be up early again. My brain's kind of kicking into 4:30. Yeah, every morning 4:30. Boom, out the bed, straight onto the computer. Used to do the same when I was on the buses. And yeah, it wrecks you because, like I say, if I'm honest, I thought it was Wednesday. It's not, it's Friday. How hard is it to be an illegal immigrant from the US considering bailout? No idea. I'm not American, I'm British. I got all the vinyls from Ozzy Osbourne. He was a legend, an absolute legend, man. So sorry to have Rest in peace. Rest in peace, man. I'm trying to leave the US. Okay, so got you. Many probably will, because new laws. I mean, I think there's a new world record for doing an executive order. Would that be correct? Yes, I was meant to be streaming this morning, and my neighbour said, would I go to the shop with him? And we went the new route, and the new route isn't fit for a bus. It's not. Buses are not meant to drive on the curb. Buses are not meant to drive over the grass. And buses are not meant to go into little stretches where you can't get out. Oh, damn. That's a mega hard question. Yeah, but the problem is, the problem is this. The people are sending out on the minibuses, which looks a bit like a Ford Transit that's been stretched. The drivers haven't accustomed themselves to new changes. They're still going clockwork, where they've gone since day one. And then when they turn around, oh man, I've just missed the turn off. Happens. Favorite food? Chicken and steak. Oh yeah, and spag bol. Love spag bol. Yes, that's what I had when I passed me test. They said we've got the Mercs here, and 3 of my Mercs on duty. The the gear stick popped out, and I was like, I don't believe that's just happened. So I was having to dip the clutch, slow it down, and then press the button and say, I've got my gear stick in my hand. And they were like, haha, try another one. I went, no, it is out of the gearbox. It's in my hand. Right, where are you? And we'll send somebody out. And they'd send somebody out with another bus. One of those buses, my friend was driving, who passed his test before me, and his wheels, after an accident, Atkinson Road, his wheels should be like that, and his wheels were like that. He'd had a come down Atkinson Bank, something was coming out, and he clipped it, and he went through the rail. And whether it was the car or van or whatever, it was the rail that went, the wheels went like that and split. So yeah. Then we got the old darts. The darts were absolutely horrific. But yeah. Right, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. What I'm going to say to you all is this. Yeah. We have super stickers, super chats, memberships, where you type your message. There is a $sign. Hit the $sign. It'll take you through to a section. Fill the section in. and smash the like. And tomorrow I will be up probably 4:30 working on either Seeking You or Geordie Nation, and then in the afternoon I'll do the same again, but on the other one. And as Steve O says, smash the like on your way out. It's free and it helps boost it. So thank you all and much love to everybody. And if you are out and about tonight, please be safe. Yeah, it's a strong wind out there. And the further you get up north towards Scotland and Glasgow, it's even worse. Yeah, please be careful. I want you in my live tomorrow. Okay, and much love to everybody.